you've never taken a biology course before, Pokemon may have been the closest experience you've had to evolution. Whether you believe in evolution or not, it is a fact, and there's a lot of evidence that supports it, including but not limited to fossils, comparative anatomy, embryological development, and biogeography.
Evolution is an important concept in AP Bio and is an essential component to all other concepts that is learned in the course. To start, evolution is about the change in population, species, or groups of species.
And the environment is the most influential part of evolution, since it governs the life and death of all organisms. Only those that survive can reproduce. You probably remember learning about Darwin in your middle school bio class. The ideas that he developed hold true in biology and in how organisms survive.
Variation in species and within species is an essential concept that you will need to learn in understanding evolution.
That's true. Variation is a broad concept within evolution, covering topics ranging from reproduction to genetic drift and more. We'll explore some of these ideas in the video, but Mr. Robinson will go over everything that you need to know in AP Bio. And a little secret for you incoming AP students, the central dogma is one of Mr. Robinson's favorite concepts.
Contrary to what you may believe, evolution just cannot occur instantaneously.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Evolution is a process that takes place over many generations, with a few main influencing factors that really all surround natural selection. If you can't survive to pass down your trace, evolution of your line just won't occur. Luckily, there are other people in the population that can do it if you can't. But if there isn't, then things like the bottleneck effect can occur, which can have negative consequences on the evolution of a species. If you want, you can look up what happened to the cheetah population for an example.
These influencing factors are, but are not limited to, gene flow, mutations, adaptive radiation, reproduction, and geographic isolation. Gene flow, also known as migration, is the movement of individuals and their genetic information from one population to another. If the gene and the phenotype is able to survive in the new population, it can lead to an evolution of the new population over time if it is able to maintain its presence within the species.
For mutations, there's a lot to cover, and we'll let Mr. Robinson teach you more of that when you take this class. But to be brief, a mutation is the alteration of a nucleotide sequence. And these mutations can have little to no effect, or they can have a dramatic effect on the individual. A dramatic change would be a change in the protein that's coded. This doesn't always happen, but when it does, it leads to some serious change, which relates to a concept known as the central dogma. Now, if this individual is able to pass down the mutated genes, then evolution can occur, assuming that the mutated sequence remains present in the population.
On to adaptive radiation. Simply put, it's the diversification of a group of organisms into forms filling different ecological niches. Doesn't sound so simple, but it basically means that a species shapeshifts because new resources were made available or there was some type of change in the environment. This change leads speciation, which is a method of evolution.
There's a lot to learn in AP Bio, and you'll have fun doing it. There's only one test per quarter, which is nice because class time isn't really interrupted for these stupid assessments. You spend more time learning. There's a lot of work though that you do have to do on your own because there is a lot to learn. So take some responsibility. I know that you'll adapt to new challenges and evolve as a student. Good luck. You'll love the class. We did.
Bad signal.
One. Variation in species Variation in species and within species is an essential concept that you will need to learn in understanding evolution. You gotta redo it.
What kind of laugh should I do? Doesn't sound so simple. Ha ha. Are you still recording?
Robinson teach you more of that when you take his class. But to be brief, a mutation is the alteration of a nucleotide sequence. And action. Sir, you're supposed to read the... Nah. We need to get someone else.